In 2012, we moved here from Hillsdale, Michigan. I was a little nervous about moving to the Kansas City area because I couldn't find a job at first. Luckily, I got that job at Wyandotte High School, and Brad introduced me to Matt Adams, who he said was with Westside Church, was involved in a lot of the ministries in Kansas City, Kansas. I called Matt Adams and said, hey, I hear your church is really interested in what's going on in Kansas City, Kansas. Would you be interested in getting together sometime? He said, sure. He told me about this new ministry called Avenue of Life, and he kind of gave me his dream for ministry. It's not, this is what's being done, but man, this is what could be. This meant not just feeding the people or not just providing clothing, but nonprofits coming together in one building and working together. Matt wanted to know how he could help out Wyandotte High School. We started brainstorming on that. How could they be involved? And we talked about tutoring and providing clothes and food and just all of the possibilities and dreaming. But we were waiting on God to see what God was going to open up for us and what doors, what ministries God was going to open up to us. A year later, I was hired as the head girls soccer coach. Even this summer, they've asked, what can we do for the girls soccer team? They're helping the girls play in tournaments this summer, and they've just been a blessing with supplies and food and clothing for the girls, and it's just been overwhelming. And so I already felt blessed by Westside. I thought, you know what, that's amazing that Westside did that for us. That's really neat. The Sunday we were going to come here, we drove into the parking lot. We were running a little late, I remember, so we had trouble finding a parking space. And so we were already frazzled, but I mean, we felt welcome. There were people there to help us and show us what classes for our kids to go to. And when we went into each of our kids' classes, there was a teacher there to meet us and to talk with our kids. Hey, I'm going to be there with you. Hey, I'll be here to be your friend. And so that's one thing that we saw that was different. Our kids were able to tell us what Bible story they were taught. They were excited.
They kept asking all throughout the week, are we going back to Westside? Are we going back to that church? And then when they found out that there was something called Kids Gig here and that they could come to church all week, they were very excited.
It's like Christmas. Our kids have a countdown, how many more days till we go back. Yeah. Today do we go back? Yeah. Today do we go back? Nope. It's really exciting to see them that way. And those relationships are forming really quickly as we've only been here a few weeks.
We are so excited to reach 1,500 new families, and to make that possible, our volunteers are all in, our staff's all in, you are all in, and we're going to have a new amazing space to welcome these families just like this family. And because you're all in, it makes that possible.
I feel like maybe we've been a part of Westside the entire 3 years from 2012 till now. It's just now we're stepping foot in the door and coming in the building.
Thank you, Westside, for going all in for our families, for our impact, and for our future.